Well, today we find out whether Milton will yield a car battery. Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to NOGOA Tales. It's day 47, I believe. 47 or 48. I just came inside. It's sunny outside. I think what I want to do is let's ditch anything we can that's heavy here. And I think, don't we have cabin fever risk? If we're not, we're like on the edge of it, I think. So here's our 2 cured hides, and we have exactly 4 cured guts. So I have to make sure not to use those. Those are going to be necessary for my bear coat craft. Let's leave a bunch of mushrooms here. I think we leave all of this stuff here for right now.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
What do I have in the way of processed ingredients? It's going to be under medical. Yeah, I should have enough. Pretty warm right now. Fully warm. Got enough water. I think I'm going double can now instead of... Yeah, I don't have a skillet. Okay. And I've got this one rabbit on me. Yep. Okay, I think we'll head over now. Maybe grab a book for starting a fire. I think I was planning to cook that rabbit in here, but what I've decided is I want to head over to... head up here, and we can sleep in the cave tonight. It's too windy for an outdoor fire here, so we'll just go upstairs. Grab some sticks on the way. There shouldn't be any wolves between me and that cave, and there'll be some more rabbits up there. So I don't believe I've been up here yet, this playthrough. I want to check up here. We'll see if there's a car battery available already at the station. I don't believe there's going to be. And then we'll go to the other side and check out all the
Not sure I
cars.
can carry much more.
At least it's nice and warm right now.
I need to find food.
Trying to remember, I think it's the next one up you can bypass if you're sufficiently motivated. Or maybe there's only the one climb. Looks like there's only one. Yeah. You can actually bypass that, but it involves doing a lot of work going around to the side. It's probably not worth it. Okay, let's drop this rabbit here. Let's go check this supply bin. I mean, I guess there's a chance there's a battery in here, but no. Don't need a cattail. While it's warm, I might as well go ahead and do some of the repairs here. I think we're carrying all that scrap metal too. That's pretty heavy. So let's do the metal parts first. I'll use up that 5 scrap metal. I think this is the one that I find so funny that like they swing the view out of sight just for that one little bit where she replaces the metal, and then again there. It's so funny to me that like they chose to do that rather than trying to animate it. They could have made it a little bit less obvious. Oh, we're going all over the place with this. Okay, and then we might as well do the wires and fuses while we're here. Battery has not been done. Okay, so I believe metal parts, fuses, wires, and battery. That should be everything. And then there's like a switch, I think. Yeah, this is the switch here. So once we've repaired everything, we'll be able to access that.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
So I think we'll just spend the night in this cave. We could go a little bit further up. There's another
I'm
cave,
starving.
but carry weight is starting to become an issue. I think I want to go ahead and get a fire started now while the sun is out. Grab this in case we can get some rabbits. Okay, let's just do this up here at the front. Mag lens is so slow before you have the 2x speed from fire starting level 5. Alright, I think I'll hang on to that cedar for now. Go and throw all these sticks on there, they're pretty heavy. Oh, I should have left these. I'm not planning to come back this way. Maybe I can, before I head up further, I'll just leave those books by the tower. Because we'll be back to the tower at some point. Let's go and eat one more of these. And I guess before we go out and try to get more rabbits and stuff, we should cook. Should at least throw some of this rabbit on the fire. Did I even leave that hacksaw behind? I might have made a big mistake. Okay, looks like I did get rid of the hacksaw at least. There's some more of this stuff I should have left. Okay, yeah, let's grab this. And I want to get the hide off of there too, although that's not nearly as pressing. Let's make sure we don't burn that other piece of meat. Just cook some water. Okay, so we got 40 minutes. I think I'll just head out without a torch.
I could eat anything right now.
I'm pretty sure there's usually rabbits right here, right? I think so. Hoping there will be a deer. There's sometimes a deer that spawns in up here. We might just get a deer carcass. Fur limb if we need some more fuel. Okay, there's rabbits here. That'll be good enough. Some cattails. Let's go for the rabbits first. I think I'll just get the meat off of all 3 of these rabbits and potentially get all 3 hides curing as well. Oh my goodness. Let me pick up the rabbit. Yeah, that's one reason to have only 1 stone on you. I guess you can also put it away. Go grab this. We need to eat another cattail, I think. try to save it. That's a lot of rabbit meat on 3 rabbits. And then we'll be getting more food down the road. Let's pick up the rest of these later.
I wonder if I can drop
And walk
any
back.
of this gear.
I think I have enough calories to make it back and eat that piece of rabbit meat off the fire. Yeah, for some reason I feel like I'm used to the rabbits being out here. Maybe if you scare them out here, like if you're coming from the other direction, then they just kind of hang out here for a bit and don't go back. Okay, that's ready. Go ahead and eat that. Guess I'll keep making water. We got too much as it is. Okay, got 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and harvest this.
Feels like night is coming.
And let's do the small piece. And we'll go ahead and do the last rabbit.
I think I need to lay down.
Okay, so we got 2 full kilos here. That's done. I think I'll cook a tea while we're waiting for that to be done. And I can harvest those hides while the meat's cooking. See how we're doing on 4 torches. Just got 3. Let's go ahead and harvest a couple. Now, I could go down to the plane crash, get the thermos and the jerry can. And the stem, I guess. Yeah, it almost seems foolish not to. We need to sleep soon. We might not get all the hides off of these. $30 minutes. Let's throw a couple more sticks on. We only have 6 coal. That's odd. Oh, I didn't pick the coal up in here yet. Okay, that's fine then. Yeah, I think we're just gonna get the 1 more of these, and then we'll just leave it at the 2 hides. Don't need to get the 3rd one. Okay, so I've got that. Let's grab this and eat it. Gonna probably end up eating some cattails tonight. Maybe the deer will be out there in the morning. Okay, take a last torch. Take that, take that. Guess I've got the right amount of water on me. This is the one that has a hide. Okay, that's good enough. We're definitely in the back of the cave now. I'm gonna throw this down, throw the rabbit down. We can go ahead and put this out. And let's see. Anything else I want to do? I think we need to go ahead and sleep. Yeah, we're getting pretty tired here. Go and sleep 3 hours. Actually, I'm just going to sleep for 1 hour and I'm going to go ahead and harvest that other hide. There, now we got all 3 of them. I'm thinking we'll probably kill the bear as we go by, and we'll get all those extra cured guts from that. So I can just leave all those ingredients together somewhere, probably in that transition cave. I guess it wouldn't hurt. Go ahead and get these started curing. And that while I'm at it. But I'll probably carry them with me and just leave everything in the same place. And maybe make note of it. Because the hides are worthless without the guts, and I don't want to mess around with harvesting the guts from the rabbits. Okay, let's go ahead and sleep maybe 4 hours at a time. Really warm. Even if it blizzards, we should be fine. This is dealing with any potential cabin fever problems. Go for another 3. And I think we attempt to leave as soon as the wind cooperates. Wow, got a lot. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. No, we're still warm. I thought it got a lot colder. Well, that was barely enough food to just last the night. I ate every little bit of those 3 rabbits. I'm already hungry again. We have to get a deer. There'll be at least 1 deer carcass on the way, probably 2. Yeah, we should be okay. It is light out. We've got a lot of coal. I think we're going to leave soon, so I think I'm going to go and start my fire now. Take advantage of the maglins.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Wait, that didn't work.
It's almost not worth it to use the maglins before you get
Come
to
on, little fire.
level 5 fire starting. It's just so slow. I mean, I would probably switch to a match if it weren't for the fact that I'm under absolutely 0 pressure here. We're not really trying to get anything done quickly, just waiting for the wind to stop.
Perfect.
Barely even cold in here. I don't want a really long fire though, so I think I will burn 1 coal. Just to make sure that we're fully warm here. Okay, let's make some more. How are we doing on teas? No, we'll just use these 4. Not gonna be needing coffee. In fact, I'm just gonna use the rosehip teas. Okay, let's make sure we have everything from back here. Do not want to leave my bedroll here. And I'm gonna take all of this someplace to cure. Do one of those. Just need to get warmed up. Even that coal isn't really doing it. Let's throw a few sticks on. Wonder if these bad torches... 23... Nah, they don't do anything. Gonna get rid of that anyway. We want all of those. I think I'm gonna go leave some of those books and maybe a few other, like the wires and fuses and stuff. I'm gonna leave all that next to the thingamajig up there. I don't want to lug it around. Let's make some water. Okay, nearly ready to go. Just give this just a second to warm up. Okay. Take a tea just in case we need it. It's really cold out here. I'll grab these sticks on the way back. So, what am I leaving up here? At least 2 of the books, if not all 3. Wires and fuses. I carry all the crafting ingredients with me. Okay, books first. The one I'm most likely to want to read is probably the fire starting, so I might, well, no, let's just leave all of them. I got other stuff to work on. How are we doing on, yeah, we need to get going. Let's just quickly try to drop the wires and fuses. I don't want to lug these around right now, even though they're not very heavy. Okay, and I'm gonna leave the, no, I need the tools, because we might do some arrow crafting. Oh, that was hardly worth it. We got rid of like 2 kilograms worth of weight. Okay, well, wind is still going strong. I think I'll just sleep for an hour next to the fire here and we'll be on our way. Assuming the wind cooperates. Not really even that early right now. Keep this back up. Those are ready. I'll make another batch. Plenty of time on the fire. Maybe throw another stick on. Okay, go ahead and get 1 hour. Nah, leave that there. Okay. Have that. Oh, we've had way too much time on this fire. Get 1 more torch off of this. Okay, good enough. And off we go. Oh, great weather. That worked out perfectly. Got the advantage of the sunny weather to start the fire for free. And then kept it going until fog rolled in 2 hours later. So now we get the additional benefit of that. I think I will kill this deer though. To make absolutely certain that we have plenty of food. Alright, let's do the long, slow sneak up here. Don't want to frighten. Nice.
Come on, little fire.
I guess this is the one thing about trying to do the tails on a hard mode like this. Especially trying to do them
yeah.
essentially blind,
That's a good one.
like I am here. Let's go ahead and throw a cedar on here. I'm gonna end up spending so much of my time. I think we do need to warm up. Let's throw every one of these on as well. Just because we need to warm up a little bit. Okay, as long as we're like at least 3 degrees, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, I think we have enough water. Let's just grab 2 kilos to cook.
Can you eat trees?
And then we have 45 minutes to harvest. Let's just do that, and then we'll leave the rest. Slightly wasteful.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And then I guess what we can do is... yeah, we can trim this down to cook these. Get our teas ready to go. So 45 minutes. Gonna have a little bit of a burn bonus, so we need to adjust it a little bit. Maybe take it down to around 30. Go and drink some water. "38 minutes. Take it down one more. 26. That should just cook and not burn. These are ready. Leave the deer hide. I want to get moving. Food is much more important than prepping for eventual repairs later. I can do that anytime.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll leave the we'll leave this here. Oh. You don't have to take this. There's a way to skip it on the right. I just wasn't really thinking. There's a secret cave. Where is that? Maybe it's just up here? Yeah, just back here. You can go back, and there's a secret cave that has some coal in it back through that tunnel. Not going to worry about it for right now. Alright, I'm definitely going to go get the stuff in the plane crash. It would be foolish to be so close and not go get it. There's no guarantee we'll be back here anytime soon. Let's go leave a stash of stuff in this sort of center console here. We'll put it right here. So I'm not lugging a bunch of weight around. And leave this behind. Swap this out real quick. I think I'll leave this cedar here. Why am I so heavy all the time? Completely forgot about these oats. I don't even have a cooking pot on me. And then what else? And get the tools on the way back through here. Oh, right, the bear hides. I'll keep carrying the guts. Too much trouble to drop. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so we'll just grab all this stuff when we come back from the plane crash. The cattails then, too. Get out of here. Alright, I think I'll just clean this place out. I guess I shouldn't pick up newsprint, but everything else, cloth and whatnot, come with me. Metal. Check around here. I'm trying to remember where it is. One of these trees that can be the spawn point for the thermos. There's the stem. Another 15 health at some point in the future. Okay, that seems to be everything. And this is a bit risky because I don't know the exact route, but I'm going to go ahead and go down here. I know it's possible. I know I've done it before. It's just possible. Like, is that walkable? Let's just go over here. Oh, see, that could be dangerous. Let's go over here and see if we can get onto flat ground. And come back, maybe. I feel like I'm making a mess out of this. Okay, not too bad. Let me come down here. Almost would have been faster just to go the normal way. Alright, so there's a jerry can. We're going to need to look around for the thermos. I think it can be inside one of these metal things, or over by the tree there, or in the cave, or in the spot up top. There's a few different spawn points for it. It'd actually be our first thermos, but I think only because I foolishly left several behind in various other locations. I mean, it's pretty optional, but it could really come in handy for certain long stretches. Just as a kind of a safety if you run into bad weather. So up here somewhere is the location. Doesn't look like it's there, so it's probably in the cave here. Yep, I see it. Insulated flask. And one of these boxes, I believe it's that one, but it could be this one. One of those two boxes. There's a chance that there are combat pants sort of inside, so you have to break the crate down to see them. But we already have combat pants, so I'm not going to bother. Seems like it's clearing up. Looks like the light changed to sunny. Clear? Nope. Could have fooled me. Did fool me. Alright, so I think we got everything, right? Jerry can, stim, insulated flask. Might as well clean this area of resources. And then we'll go out the intended route. I just don't like to come down and up the same way. Okay, there we are, just heavy now. I think... there's gonna be more deer up there. I'm not even gonna bother carrying that meat with me. Could cook it here, but I think we're good. The weather has been a dream this afternoon. Got in and out of the plane crash just with this light fog. Pretty much ideal. Wolfie's heading off to the left, so we'll go right. Okay, it is clearing up. Getting some jumpiness. Oh, he's detected me. Getting some severe jumpiness to the game. That's worrying. That sometimes happens before my computer crashes, so we'll just try to make it up to a save point up here. Don't know if there's much else. I could potentially get a sprain if I was really worried. It has been a long time since the game saved, so that would be really irritating if I lost everything. Yeah, if you need to save really fast, you can just like go up along a steep slope and just walk back and forth until the game sprains you. A little bit of a handy trick. Okay, so I'm not even going to bother with those torches. I think I'll leave that cedar firewood there as well. We're already so heavy. Okay, so we're going to come up here and do this little shortcut. This is a little bit tricky to execute. It's very handy for getting past this one-way route to the rubber cache. So you come pretty far up here. I'm trying to remember exactly how far. I think you might even need to come up further. Yeah, like right up in this corner. There's our sprain, so we have a save now, at least. And then you follow this along. And then basically you see this little crevice in here. You need to get like inside that top crevice. Up here, not down here. So you kind of walk along here and then crouch. And I went into the bottom one, so I have to redo this. You come back over here and just make sure you're up on top of this ledge. So you have to go back here and like walk up it. Okay, let's try this again. Sometimes it takes me several tries to get this. Yeah, there I am. I'm in the upper crevice along. And then you just kind of hug this and stay in this crevice. And hopefully I did not drop down too far. I think I dropped down too far, actually. We might still be able to salvage this. Yeah, we made it. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this is supposed to be a one-way drop down from here, but Like most things in the game that are like that, there's ways to bypass it. And we come right up here, and we've got the prepper cache. There's also usually at least one deer carcass, sometimes two. Which is one of the reasons that I didn't bother with the one back there. It's because I figured we could just have a meal here tonight. Yeah, 2 deer carcasses. So we are set. Now, what I want to find out first, let's go ahead and get another save by entering this prepper cache. I think we've only found one that was stocked, right? The Timberwolf Mountain one that had the weapons.
Sure
It would be
carry much more.
lovely. Nah, it's abandoned. Because I think you get a workbench if it's stocked, and it would have been nice to just leave everything here for crafting. But now I think I'm going to take it all around to the trailer and just leave it all there. Or we could even go ahead and craft there. Well, that's annoying because now I can't leave any of this stuff here. I was also hoping maybe there was a small chance that you could find a car battery in a prepper cache, but that doesn't seem to be the case with this one either. Maybe if it was stocked, it would be more likely. Alright, well in that case, I don't think there's any reason to be here. Like, it's just a bed. It doesn't really provide anything. I think we just keep moving. And now I have to decide if I want to even bother with this meat. I think we will just quickly grab the meat from this one. The hatchet, 20 minutes.
Surrounded by snow.
Let's get a nice long torch going.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay. Well, now I'm really happy I went to the plane crash, because I think it's very likely that everything that's here, in fact, maybe we grab the hide too. Yeah. Just so it's not wasted. I don't think we're going very far after this. I think we can do that with the knife and it's fast, even when frozen. Yeah. I'll leave that one there for later. Yeah, I can't remember. I don't think the Mystery Lake cache was stocked. I know the Hushed River Valley one wasn't. I don't remember if I checked anything else. I might have checked the Pleasant Valley one. Oh, and I guess I went to Ash Canyon, so I probably went up there too. Unless I was in a big hurry. I've lured that wolf over with all this scent. Alright, so let's head through. Grab the stick. Getting pretty overweight here. Once we eat that deer meat, that'll lighten the load a bit.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Didn't really think this through. If we find a car battery, we're gonna be so overloaded. In fact, I might just drop a bunch of stuff and carry the car battery back this way and come back for the stuff later. If we do find a car battery here. Or maybe, yeah. So if I do find a car battery, I'll probably leave the car battery, run down to the trailer, because that's where I'm going to do all the crafting, since that's the only workbench that's indoors here. I'll just leave a ton of stuff there, and then run back up and loop through here with the car battery. That'll be a pretty decent setup, I think. You know what? I could just have a fire outdoors tonight. Should be able to use the mouth of this cave for wind shelter. You can just keep this fire going overnight. Potentially kill the bear up here. Yeah, we're gonna have so much fuel. Wouldn't even hurt to spend a coal or two. Wolf carcass is of no interest to me. Grab that stick though. I hate being this slow. I really need to... I guess since we're warm, I don't know why I forgot about this. And just do that.
I'm
Not
not
used
sure I
to-
can carry much more.
Not used to having it yet. Getting pretty late. I think I'm gonna go check on the bear though. Oh right, we got this meat. Well, if I lure the bear towards me, that's not the worst thing. This is the only place around here to cure things, is this cave. So we basically kill the bear, get the hide and guts, and then drop all that and all the rabbit stuff and whatnot that we got in this little cave. Alright, so is he here? This corner could be a little tight. Leave that meat there for now, just in case he's right around the corner. I don't even see him. Might be over on the other side of the bridge. Torches? Just go. Start. 1%. I think I ran out of torches. Didn't realize it. So this has a 95% chance to start. Yep, I have no torches left.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Alright, well, I guess I'll go ahead and cook this meat while we have a fire. Leave a liter of water here. Drop that. What else do I want to leave behind for right now? Jerry can. Tools. Coming back for all this in a minute. I don't need to go too crazy. Let's leave all these cattail heads over here. Ow, 29 sticks. That's a lot. Let's drop all that. Oh no, the wind is picking up. Alright, well this fire is sheltered for now, but we're probably going to lose our fire. Which might change my entire plan here. I don't have any scent on me. Let's just go do what we can for right now. We'll take these teas. Let's get some torches. Throw another few sticks on this just to make sure it doesn't go out, other than by wind. Okay, that should be fine. I need to be back in an hour anyway. I need to be back in 30 or 40 minutes. Grab these. Okay. Yeah, no torch. Is it even worth searching these? I think I decided the only thing I can find in here is like matches, right? Yeah, let's stay on task. Let's just check for car batteries. That's bent up. None there. I wonder if they can be in the trunks. I don't think I've ever found one in a trunk. Not looking promising. But all it takes is one.
I wonder if I can drop any of
And
this
we got
here.
it. Alright, so we're really heavy right now. I think I will lug this back. They need to go get all my stuff from up here. Let me just see something. I almost feel like you could like
It's
cheese it
dark out
if you could
here.
just go like this.
Look for shelter.
Yeah, it's not any faster. I figured out once that you could transport an entire moose that way by moving backwards while spamming the click to pick up and the 3 to drop decoy. You could like pick up the meat bags and teleport them underneath you repeatedly, so you could move while you move the whole moose, even though if you were holding the whole thing, you'd be too heavy to move at all. It's pretty hard to do though, and not particularly engaging. Just a funny little quirk. We should probably try to get back and make sure that we still have that fire. But we'll have the teas regardless. Although the
Not
teas
sure I
aren't
can
going to
carry
last
much
too
more.
much longer. Okay, we do have a fire, so we'll be able to warm up at least a little bit. Even if this fire gets blown out. Okay, so let's grab these. So since we found it so soon, it's really tempting. I don't think it's worth carrying any of the fuel. I think I'm just going to abandon all that. Keep these teas back up. Probably not worth carrying the water either. Let me see exactly how we're doing here. Okay, I'm going to drop this. Let's grab a couple of these, and I'm going to convert some of this lantern fuel into
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
fire starting points. There's one. Let's grab a few more of these. Those are ready to go. I think we can pick up the jerry can now. Wait, did I never drop it? Uh-oh. Okay, I've still got it on me. That's fine. So if we do this, it should use up the rest of those and then use the jerry can. Maybe. We'll see what it does. Not accelerant, that's light. We'll use the lamp oil. I'm actually curious to see now how this
Perfect.
works. So it did use up all my little bottles. I thought it did it in the wrong order before and like ruined my jerry can. Whatever. One more. Looks like it fits even with that stone there. Torch, stick, lamp oil. So that gets rid of like a liter of lamp oil. That's a kilogram.
Oh, yeah. That's
And
good.
converts it into something useful. What else do we have? Unfortunately, I think I just want most of this stuff. Not like I can just leave stuff here that I need. I need all that for crafting. At this point, it's not really worth it to loop around, because I already got what I came for. We don't need painkillers. We can find those anywhere or use rose hips. I'll keep that. I'll keep the stems. Make sure these don't burn. Drop the worst torches. Did I eat? Yeah, I ate. Okay, how much do we weigh? 54. I think that'll do it. Let's just make sure we have everything we want. I'm gonna leave all the sticks and fuel here. Leave that stuff. Let's, I think I will carry that water with me for tonight. Because I have, like, none left now. Yeah, so we'll take this liter. Okay. I can actually still run, so I'm not that overweight. So we'll just trudge back. It's not that far to trudge back to the radio tower. And we can sleep either in the cave or in the prepper cache tonight. Trying to stay in the shelter here, but I think we're going to lose it when we go around this bend. And since I don't have a lantern, I think we'll just sleep in the cave on the side of the cave, and then we can just start a fire in the morning. Yeah, there goes the torch. So we're not going to be able to see in there without spending a match. Absolutely fine, especially since we'll have much more carry weight when we get up in the morning. I think we were at, what, 54 out of 40, and our carry weight goes up to 45, so we'll be not even 10 over when we get up in the morning. Wow, that's a weight off my shoulders. Oh, and the nice thing about this is we're going to repair the tower pretty early in the day. So that'll set us up for the Aurora the following evening. Which means we can, like, get enough sleep to be fully rested for that evening. And now that I have the thermos, I can just set up with a flask full of hot teas and we'll be golden. Yeah, so we'll skip the bear. And we might as well, since I can't see anything, might as well just sleep. Probably should have set this up where I could see. I just need to find a green spot. Yeah. Okay. We're good for 6 hours. Yeah, let's just put our time in. Don't really have anything else to do. That's good. We'll get to grab that cooked meat on the way back as well. So since I already spent an hour just getting the battery, I think we will probably not attempt to do the tails in this episode. Or do the tail, I guess. But I might... I'm a little bit worried. If I repair the tower, and then I save the game and quit, and then start back up later, I'm wondering if it'll mess up my guaranteed Aurora. Shouldn't, but seems like the type of bug that could exist. Because I really want that Aurora that you get, so I can go ahead and do the tail instead of having to wait around. I also have no idea how this even works. The only objective I have is to repair these. But maybe this opens up and we see more once we do one of them. Track down mysterious radio transmissions across Great Bear Island. Yeah, there must be more information once you do one of these. Imagine you have to repair all of them before you can start. I'm not even going to think about that. That would be... There's no way. Alright, let's sleep. Let's sleep until fully rested. It's light but dark in here. Let me see if there's any tasks that I want to do. We got a bunch of rose hips, so let's repair some of those to cut down on carry weight. I'm going to do all of them, although, no I'm not. I'm going to save enough to make one set of rose hip pies, because I can use those to stay awake during the night. So just do this. I'll save the last batch. We should have the flour and oil and the skillet at Grandmother's house. And then we want our clothing to be nice and warm, so let's check clothing. Go here and check by condition. Everything's pretty much good here. These two give a full degree. I wouldn't mind repairing those to full since they're down in the 70 to 80 range. Also gets rid of a piece of cloth, causing me to be slightly later. The other repair takes a full hour. Let's drink some water first. We're gonna have to make water. Oh. Or we can just go back to Grandmother's. That's the other option. And we can actually kind of see in here. Didn't expect that. But that's the exit. We walked in here. Let me just see how far I can make it. I might not need that torch after all. You guys probably can't see anything at all. I'm looking over at my OBS, and it's just like a black screen. So you'll have only my voice to guide you for a little bit. Especially since the YouTube compression makes things even worse. Really hard to see the slight changes in color with things that are mostly black. Okay, so we got a little tunnel here. We'll crouch through here. We're almost there. We just have to turn left after this and we'll be out. So that saves us a match, in theory. Come out and around, and there's the exit.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I feel like this is just a normal day for Zach or Loons or any of those other players. I have no idea how they play lugging around heavy gear all the time. I just cannot do it. Like, the game is already slow-paced, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. I'm okay with slow gameplay. Maybe we'll go in here and sleep for an hour before we step down. Because it is pretty cold. Negative 16. Yeah, and I know I've got that meat cooked over there, so I'm just not going to bother with these deer. I don't want to carry anything else. So just grab an hour. Get a little bit later in the day, it'll be a little bit warmer. So I think just for episode pacing, I am going to go ahead and repair the tower. And, oh, that could be a solution. I've actually got some extra time to record today. Maybe I could just go ahead and record the next episode. Or I could just do a
I'm not sure I
super
can
long
carry much
episode.
more.
Now, I want to start with the tails at the start of the next episode. But they should only come out a couple of days apart, or maybe I could release I could release them both on the same day, maybe. We'll see. I just feel bad for anybody who watched all the way through this and then has to wait to see the tail. We'll see how it goes. But I am going to go ahead and repair everything. And that way we'll see if there's any new objectives. I don't think there's anything here that I want, but I'm going to check just briefly. Just wood. Yeah, I don't care about that. I think we've got enough temperature to get back to the cave. I'll drop this car battery off temporarily while we go get that meat from the deer. I have so much energy. I'm just going to go ahead and run. Especially this wind is going to be... This wind is going to make the difference. I might have to start a fire now. How much do I want to try to make this work? We're either accelerating a fire or... Actually, I've got an idea. Let's get over here into shelter. I'm gonna have to start the fire really soon if this doesn't work. But I'm gonna take this, go to tools maybe? Where's the car battery? There it is. Okay, should be able to move freely now. Let's quickly run over here to this cave I said we weren't gonna go to. I don't think it's very far back here. It's just, there's just a little tunnel. We got shelter here. It is a little bit of a ways, though.
It's cold.
Which is why I usually don't come back here. It's closer than the other cave. And we can just wait this wind out. This'll work. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. It is not... Let's use the lamp oil and a stick. Go. Let's throw some coal on here real quick. We don't need coal. Cedar. Reclaim. I didn't realize there was no back to this cave. Just a little nook. Well, let's burn all this heavy non-coal stuff. Stick. More reclaimed. You can burn that cedar that's at the front. Feels like 4. Can I quickly grab that? Yes. Without taking damage. Is this even 100% sheltered? I mean, it feels like it has to be. Pretty deep in here. Okay, let's just burn this as well. Make some water. Get some sleep. I'm just going to trust that this is 100% windproof, and if the wind comes right in here and blows this out, then it will. I'll take a little bit of damage. Okay, sleep for an hour. See, this is the problem with trying to save matches like that. It's like, sure, it worked. I saved the match. But... Or, no, it didn't work. It did not even save a match. I still had to spend a match. But then I also had to run down here and... now, I guess the thing is, if I had spent a match... No, if I had spent the match up there, I would have been able to heat teas up. And so then I would have just been able to finish traveling to the next cave. I don't know. I guess technically this saved a match because now I have a fire after the wind. But technically I was successful in saving one match. Especially if I would have needed the fire later. I really can't afford to carry all these torches. Let's just take the best ones. I'm gonna get like a few more off and then we'll drop most of the bad ones. Let's heat up the teas. I don't think we'll need them anymore because it's pretty warm outside.
I'm starving.
That's a good one. We'll just take one for the road after this. Drop. Do I drop an arrow? No, all torches. Okay. That's too many. That's 40% though. Alright, we'll just use this. Okay, 2 minutes until that's ready. Let's eat some food. Actually, we don't need to. Tempted to eat this now, but we have all that meat waiting for us down there. I think I'll save it for now. Water. We got 0.69 liters. Very nice. Okay. It's still a bit windy. Okay, car battery, you're coming with me.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
We'll leave all that meat there. Alright, let's go back for the meat. And drop this here. Where is it? There it is. Any more cattails? I think I picked this area pretty clean, but I might have left a couple. Certainly not seeing any. Hey, look at that. They're perfectly cooked. Still 100%. I wonder if, wait, can you preserve food that way? I would expect them to be down to at least 99 now. Something to experiment with later. I guess we haven't been gone that long. They could very well still just be 100%. I really want to take some more of that meat with me, but this car battery is so heavy. We can get food after we repair. Did I leave anything in the cave? I honestly don't remember. One more time. Okay. This is the last time we ditch that for a second just to go check something. Just the rabbits and the fire. I'm pretty sure I didn't leave anything useful here. I think I'm going to take these. No, I have the rabbit hides on me. Yeah. There's nothing here except water, which I don't need, as we have water back at Grandmother's. All right. Well, this is the last little stretch. Then we'll be able to get rid of the battery for good. And then I'm going to check my journal, see if we have any new objectives. I mean, I hope they give me something to go off of. Obviously, I know I can pull the radio out during the Aurora once I've prepared the tower to check for signals. But I hope they give me a little bit more information than that.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright, let's put this down in case it deletes it while I'm doing this. And go for this. And I think I'm going to go ahead and say I am ready to go. So let's switch it on. Committing to this. I mean, worst case, we just... Okay, new objective. Investigate signal in Hushed River Valley. Okay. Well, that's good because we want to go to the... We want to go to the trailer anyway. So let's head to the trailer and we can prep there. I'm going to take this stuff back to Grey Mother's. And I think we're just going to get really lightweight. So we have about 6 hours. So I think we're going to go to Grey Mother's, maybe make the pies. Or we can make the pies after we get to Hushed River. Get a couple hours of sleep while the pies are cooking. And then be all set to start the next episode with a fresh evening with an Aurora. You'd even go partway into the region. Just so we're like starting from the center. Oh yeah, and the teas. Probably want to prep up some of those teas and maybe cook a couple extra coffees. Trying to think what else I'll need. Okay, so we're going to need flour, oil, cooking skillet. I'm going to want to prep these. Probably find more in Hushed River Valley. It's probably enough. Let me see what I have on me. We've got 10. That's for making pies. I don't think I want oats. 15 cattails for emergencies. I think we'll leave the potatoes here. I don't want things that are just going to use up my time. Can make an extra coffee, maybe? Yeah, this torch is doing. We're fine on torches. Right. Okay. Yeah, we can fill this flask up with teas, basically. So maybe we do that here, actually. Let's, I think I left all my fuel behind, right? Let's go grab a couple of books from around the corner here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that'll have to do. We can just waste some coal too. I'm thinking I'll use all these pots and cans and stuff here to cook up a bunch of teas simultaneously. We'll start with maybe a batch of water while I prep everything. Save 1 book for fire starting in the future. Let's go and throw 1 coal on here. Actually, we don't need another torch right now. Okay, and then I need to leave all my crafting ingredients. Let's just make some water right now. I'm going to go for a liter. And half a liter in these. Okay, that's good enough for now. I could probably find another... I could use my skillet, but we're making plenty of water. Okay, let's go for reishi. Let's make 4. Let's make 3. Okay, and I can also do a little bit more prep once we get to Hushed River. I can make a couple more teas for the campfire somewhere. Okay, let's make one more rosehip, I guess. And while those are all cooking, we can do one more reishi prep. I mean, I think I'm over-prepared, right? Like, we're not going to need all these teas just for one night of searching around, but I guess I'll take a few more. That was 3. Yeah, we'll find more. That's fine. Okay, grab all these. Go ahead and make one more reishi. One more rosehip. And just to familiarize myself with how this works, because I don't usually use this, I think we can put the reishi in, and then we can move all those in. Move all. Yeah. Okay, and since 2 of them were cold, I think if we look at this, it'll be like not fully warm. Yeah, it already lost a big chunk. So I have to heat them all up next time if I want that to last the full duration. Not really that worried about it, but just something to be aware of. And we're overweight if I switch back to my 1 item. So these are done. Let's go and put that in the flask as well. So let's go right here. And I'm just going to leave a bunch of stuff that I want, but I don't want for this trip. Oh, I could even leave the bedroll behind, but that would be a little extreme. I definitely don't want to carry the jerry can. I'm not going to need all this accelerant. Let's leave 4 of it here. I don't want any of these books right now. I don't need these matches. Let's go put 24 matches over here. I've already got some, but I'm really going to try to be super lightweight doing this. What I can do is drop this thermos and put it next to the fire to make sure it stays warm. I guess we'll carry the hatchet, but we don't need the knife. Yeah, I'll leave the knife. That'll save nearly a full kilo. We're going to carry that just to cook the rosehip pies. So we'll be able to drop this and the flour and oil after we make the pies. Which I don't want to make until I get there, I think. So we need to leave so that I can do that. Oops, I'm putting stuff in the wrong... No, this is right. Okay. Those can go in the crafting ingredients at the trailer. Yeah, so I'll have to adjust that. That can go with crafting ingredients at the trailer. Let's leave this. The flare is really useful if I get cornered by an Aurora wolf, so we'll keep that. Don't need the whetstone right now. It's pretty much the right amount of emergency food and water. Get rid of that tinder in a second. I think we'll leave the excess clothing behind here. And bother with repairing those up later. That's good. Right, tinder we're going to leave. Okay, I think we're good. And then all the crafting stuff we'll leave at the trailer. Okay, I'm happy. Let's get ready to leave then. That excess tinder I can just throw in here. 15 coal is too much, especially going into Hushed River Valley. We can leave, like, we're going to find some in the cave on the way in, so I'm going to leave 10 here, I think. It's a bold move, walking around with only 5 coal, but I'm going to go for it. I think we're ready to leave now. Anything I forgot? I mean, how would I know? I'm going to carry a little bit of extra water just because it's easier to just drop water when I decide I don't need it. And I need my cans. That would have been a big mistake. Okay. Leaving all that here. Let's go to the trailer. So exciting. We're getting closer and closer to actually doing the quest thing. No way this torch survives this. But I'm so warm right now. That's all that clothing really paying off. Okay, it's getting colder. Yeah, we got all those teas. I'm just gonna walk it. I don't want to waste any energy. I absolutely need to make those rosehip pies, though. I think they take water, too. So I'm glad I got some extra water. These are still hot. If I want to... Yeah, let's just go ahead and sip on one of these. You know, this is not the most efficient way to get there. I could have gone down there and run up that way. I think I'll do that now. We're going to skip the entire church circuit. I should have made some coffee, too. I forgot about that. I'll get another chance here in a minute. Now, the one problem with this route is I think there's a wolf that likes to hang out up here. We gotta be a little careful. I thought I heard footsteps, but maybe it was just my own footsteps. There's a stump. That is not a wolf. I guess the other thing I can do to make sure I get the Aurora is I can let the Aurora start and then save the game. I think we can sneak up here without getting his attention, or without getting too close to him at least. No mushrooms on those stumps. Okay, so we're going up to the trailer actually, which means came a little bit too far this way. We'll loop back around. We're going to leave a bunch more heavy stuff in there. And I'm just going to do this now while I'm thinking about it. Got enough warmth. So we're going to wear that. Thought I was going to leave the crampons back there. Must have forgotten. Probably spend just a second in here getting situated. I could even sleep for an hour. How much time do we have left? Ooh, we don't have much time left at all. Really going to be relying on those pies mostly for my energy then. Okay, I'm going to keep all that water. Why do I have these wires? Oh, whatever. Not that big of a deal. Okay, so cured black bear hide. And what happened to the other black bear hide? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, let's just put these in here. Let's go in here. And then we're gonna leave a bunch of stuff here to cure. Right here. We got the deer hide and rabbit pelts and the birch sapling. Okay. And then I think, yeah, we're at 35. I don't think we need to worry about dropping any more. That still has a little bit of heat in it if I need it. Let's go ahead and head over then. We can sleep for an hour while the pies cook. In fact, we'll probably end up sleeping twice. Make 6 pies total. I think I'm over-prepared. I hope so. The Aurora wildlife might be the scariest part of this. Oh yeah, and I want to pick up a bunch of coal too in this cave, just to make sure that I can stop and start a fire whenever I want. So we're going to gain some weight from that. Yeah, I do have the skillets. I think the worst case here is, oh man, I'd love to go get that deer, but I can kill a deer anytime. We're just going to survive off of cattails and rosehip pies and emergency crackers if need be. Okay, let's not mess around. We'll just go ahead and spend a match. No problem with that. Got a piece of coal here, a couple of them. Could use a few more torches when I'm looking for something to do. I can deal with that. Yeah, I thought I had a lot more time than this. I guess I didn't realize I was coming all the way to Hushed River. But I thought I was going to have time to sleep, but I really don't. We'll just leave those sticks there. We don't need them. Every time I make pies, though, it's like plus 55% to my energy meter, because I get 15% for each of the 3 pies, plus I'm going to sleep for an hour while the pies cook, so... Should really only need to do that once, and then we'll have full energy for the whole night. So I had cans here anyway, that's nice. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. Probably should have saved the torch, but... I think we'll go ahead and go partway in here and get set up sort of closer to the middle of the region. I don't think there's any reason to start from the edge. They wouldn't put whatever we're trying to find right here at the entrance. I think we'll just go to that central cave, because we can leave some stuff there. Like, I can even leave the pie ingredients there, and that way if I need to come back to there, I can make another set of pies. I don't think it makes sense to carry the skillet and the flour and oil, all that stuff around. Just carry the coffee and the bedroll, and that'll get me through any emergency situations that I have. Super slow here, walking directly into the wind. And they have some work to do if they're going to give me an Aurora tonight. It was after I switched that transmitter on that it gave me the mission. So I know I'm doing the right thing here. Let me pull out the, how do you get the, under navigation, right? Switch tracking mode is right click, but we don't have anything yet because we're not during an Aurora. I mean, I have everything I need to live here. If for some reason we don't get the Aurora tonight, then we'll just kill some bears and live here for a while until we get it. I think we need to go down this way. Did not mean to trigger that musical cue. Just forgot exactly where I was going. I'm not going to get distracted by the temptation of killing that bear. Not going to happen. Could go down that log, but it looks a little risky. Oh, maybe the Aurora comes later. Or maybe they changed it, or maybe it's bugged, or maybe any number of reasons why we don't have an Aurora yet. I figured that it would be clear and that it would like start right when the night started, but I have to admit I've never actually tested it. I just knew that it was supposed to trigger an Aurora that night. Hug the left here, try to stay away from any potential bear. Just gonna make our way to this cave, and then we can get some sleep. There's no way this is still hot, right? Oh, it is, but I don't think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna go cold as I'm trying to drink it. I'm trying to do it as fast as possible, but I think it's gonna get cold. And then we're gonna have to make a fire. Oh, I actually got it. Wow. Okay, there's the thermos coming in clutch. Now we have enough warmth to make it to the cave. Yeah, I've got my insulation on, just checking. Gotta be a little careful here. The bear can easily be all the way over here, from what I remember. In fact, I've been killed on that log there, or nearby it. Now, the one problem, this was actually bad. This was a bad choice. A really bad choice. Because wolves love to be around here. So what I might do is just start a fire and kill the wolves before we try to sleep or anything. That way if the Aurora does work as intended, we won't have Aurora wolves hanging around. Okay, they haven't detected me yet. Go in here. Some extra coal is nice.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Oh, it's only just now evening. Okay. So that's when she says that voice line. I'm gonna go up here and let's start a fire. I'm just gonna assume that things work the way they're supposed to. So we're gonna go ahead and make some pies and sleep for an hour. There's a wolf busy with the rabbits.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
Okay, let's just get this nice and hot and throw some sticks on. It's way longer than it needs to be. Okay, I know I said I was gonna deal with the wolves first. But we have to do something to warm up. Let's just make a couple of teas real quick. Make a coffee and... Oops, not that. Nope, nope, nope. Make a coffee. And let's make a rosehip tea. Okay. And then we can heat all of this up. Actually, let's do this one first. Transfer all of these out. Heat these up. It's so much work to get everything kind of on the way here. My energy is still tanking even more and more. Okay, so those are all... Come on. Those are all being worked on. We'll put the rest of the rosehip stuff down. Maybe over here. Okay, let's get all those, because those are going to stay there for a while, including the coffee. This stuff is ready. Let's just make some water. Okay, get all of these. Put those in the thermos. So much prep work. Drop the thermos. Get that next to the fire. Okay, so now we have a ton of teas that won't burn, all sitting next to the fire. Now let's go get the wolves. Oh, this makes me nervous. I kind of want to lure them in here with meat. I think I left any back here, unfortunately. It's too windy to... Those are all safe, right? Hot, hot, hot. Yep. Alright, well I can turn around and sprint if there's a wolf right here. Buddy? You around? Oh, he's running away because of the Aurora. Okay. Well, I missed my opportunity. Alright. Well, we know the Aurora is coming, so now we'll go ahead and set up our stuff. We got... Let's just cancel this. Can actually cancel both, and then we can start boiling water in here. Let's do that in a second. Nah, we just messed it up. Just get rid of that. Bad water is never gonna be able to do anything with that anyway. Okay. I'm not gonna have time to mess around with those, is the main point there. Alright, plenty of time on the fire. Plenty warm. Get the bedroll down. Got my extra can. Alright, so we're gonna make some rosehip pies. These are gonna be critical to be having any energy to do anything. 51 minutes, perfect. Make water, get that ready, and sleep. I hear the Aurora. So I think that means we're officially ready to go. It's not that late into the night. So what I might do is repeat this process. Just to make sure I have plenty of energy for the whole night. Because it's windy right now, so it's like not the best time to go out there. So I'm just going to make sure I have a ton of energy in the form of the rosehip pies. Make some more water. All this stuff is fine. Plenty of time on there. Sleep. Okay, and that should be the save point. And next episode, we'll go see if we can complete this quest overnight. It sounds really good. The one thing I'm concerned about is the wolves, but we might just have to use our flare or try to kill them, or, you know, there's a few ways to get around it if they seize onto me. I can also like try to sneak out of here quietly, and once we get away from where the wolves are, they shouldn't be too much of a problem. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm certainly looking forward to this next bit. We're going to be finally going into stuff that I really don't know what I'm doing with. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.